another academic year here at Ossie's. Mr. Biddle here just to tell you a few bits and pieces to help us get underway in the way in which we'd like at the start of the year. Let's always remember that we are a very proud Christian school. We are a Church of England school based upon the values of community, respect, hope and love. Our vision is that no one is left out and no one is left behind. So let's take that on board. Let's make sure we're all set for another amazing year and listen up to the things that are coming in this short video.
Hi, Mrs. Statham here. A big welcome to everyone who's joining Ossie's this year. I'm here with Mr. Biddle to give you some information to help you out on your first few days of school.
Every morning when the buses arrive and anybody else comes to school, we want everybody going straight into school so that we make sure that everybody is safe. We want everybody here at school from about 8:20 to 8:30 in the morning, certainly into school by 8:30 when the form rooms open, so that you can go to your locker and you are definitely in by the 8:40 bell. That is the absolute cut-off to know whether you are on time or if you are late to school. So be at school from about 8:20 onwards, be in your tutor room from 8:30. Let's make sure we are all in before 8:40. We understand that lots of students bring a mobile phone to school. When you come to school in the morning, part of your routine needs to be that you come into the building and you go straight to your locker to be able to put it away, and there it stays safely until the end of the day at 3:15 when you then go to collect it. Parents, let's remember that you pay the bill and you made the decision to allow your son or daughter to have a mobile phone. You have complete control over that device, so please check it regularly and try to remember that it's always good for digital hygiene that your son or daughter does not keep their mobile phone in their bedroom overnight. Keep it somewhere else, keep it at a different location, keep it on the kitchen table, but let's try and avoid having students stay up late through the night using their mobile devices, possibly causing problems through toxic social media that then we all have to try and manage here in school. Everybody to look super smart in our uniform. We love our school uniform, we love the colour, we love that it represents us brilliantly in our community. In our school uniform, it's really important that you bring your school jumper with you every day, and it's an essential part of our uniform. It shows our school badge and it shows us off very proudly. If you are cold in winter, then you wear your school jumper, and if you are still cold, then you can layer up underneath it, under your shirt. You've always got to make sure that you have your shirt tucked in at the waist, looking really smart, and that your top button is done up and your tie is fastened at the top. If you are wearing a skirt, our expectation is the skirt is more towards the knee than to the hip, and we don't want any of our students rolling their skirts up. Shoes, we want black leather or leather looking footwear. That means it has to be 100% black with no white, no purple, no flash of any colour in any design whatsoever. If you can polish your shoe, then that's generally the expectation that it's smart enough for school. In the winter time, you may well want to bring a coat, and we want you to make sure that you bring an appropriate waterproof coat to school. Something like this is not allowed in school. This is a hoodie, it is not waterproof, it doesn't matter that it's got a zip. Something like this is not allowed at Ossie's. So don't bring hoodies, don't bring garments like this. We do want people to have a coat that is waterproof, that can maybe easily roll up to go into their bag or into their locker if they don't want to use it. Finally, for students and also for parents, please try to label everything that you bring to school. We are really great at recycling our lost property back to its original owner, so long as we've got your name in it.
around the outside from lesson to lesson in every weather, so do bring a coat if it's raining. This gives you a chance for a bit of fresh air and a chance to stretch your legs. For those of you that are new to Aussies, all our classrooms have signs on to help you know which classroom you need to get to. If you want to bring a football to school to play with at break or lunchtime, it needs to fit into your rucksack, and if it's too big for that, then bring a carrier bag like this, pop your ball in and carry it round with you to lessons. Sometimes your teacher might ask you to pop it onto a peg outside the classroom instead of taking it in with you. At the start of every lesson, you need to get your link book and your pencil case out of your bag and pop it on the desk in front of you, and your book, if that's in your bag as well, ready to start the lesson. The DNA, the Do Now activity, will be on the board or in front of you, and we expect you to get on with that quickly and quietly. Aussies, our relationships policy is underpinned by three really important words: ready, respectful and safe. Ready means, are you ready for your school day? Have you checked you've got everything you need in your school bag before you leave your house in the morning? And are you ready to learn in every lesson? Respectful means kind words and actions to everyone else at school and thinking about yourself too. And safe means keeping everyone safe, both emotionally and physically. We understand that everyone falls out with their friends sometimes, or there might be a slight bit of friction between someone else and you in the playground at break time or lunchtime. If this happens, we expect you to use your kind words and try to understand the other person's perspective. If you're not getting in anywhere with this, then we've got lots of support on offer. We have anti-bullying ambassadors. You can find these Year 8 pupils wearing green vests like this at break and lunchtime. They're really easy to spot and they will help you. We've also got Year 8 Buddy Plus. They wear purple jumpers, and again, you can approach any one of these children to ask for help resolving the situation. We also have got lots of staff on duty at break and lunchtime, so if you think that it needs more support than pupils can offer you, do go and ask a member of staff to help you.
Just one final word from me before we start this academic year. There are so many things to look forward to here at Aussies, especially our extracurricular clubs. We call those our Aussies opportunities. They will go to form tutors every Friday for them to be able to share with their tutees. They'll go to parents every Friday in the school newsletter, so parents, please click on that email. And they'll also be updated on our school website. There must be something for you to get involved in. We can't wait for the Wizard of Oz production that will happen at the Thomas Hardy Theatre just before Easter, and we'll all get excited about seeing that happen. Lastly, parents, if you want to keep a closer eye on what your child is doing here at school, then please make sure that you log in to the Sims Parent app. There you'll be able to see your child's timetable, their attendance, and we want amazing attendance again this year, as well as their home learning activities, their achievement points, and the consequences for any unwanted behaviours that we encounter here at school. So, here we go. Let's get ready. Let's live the Aussies life. Let's do this.